Here we go, about to kick off the 2024 early muzzleloader season.
Should be fun. One and out the buck I called Raptor. He's back, he's not a homebody.
Here we go, checking cameras here right before the start of early muzzleloader. Things are really changing up this time of year. New bucks are moving back into areas that they haven't been all season. We'll see if anything new shows up or if any of the management bucks that are in the area are making mistakes. Look at that. Look at that scrape right there. Another two good ones right here. And then look at this well-placed camera. Boom. We should have some intel on this one. Battery level 45, that means we're draining it. We are so close to the other muzzleloader season. It's gonna be a fun season. I love that season. It's a season that's at the time of the year that everybody likes to be all like, it's middle of October, October lull. I'm like, I don't know. I've had some good results with it. I actually really like it. I think if you have a good food source that these deer are coming to, or you've got a good plan on how to approach a couple scrapes, I've had some success in the middle of October. And if I've had success, I think a lot of people can have success, because I'm by no means an expert. But it's short. The one thing about it is it's very short. It's only a week. You only get a week. We'll see what next week brings. What I hope is that we see some of these bucks show back up, and if not, I'm very lucky because I still got some mature bucks to hunt. Tootsie Roll would be awesome to get after missing him last year. Turd Ferguson's a really cool one, but he's not as frequent as Tootsie Roll. We'll see what happens. 118 photos over 2 weeks. Let's get it. This is super exciting. I'm checking cameras right now, and I just found out that the buck that I call Raptor is still alive. Check this out. I can't believe it. That's the first time I've gotten a picture of him this year. The last time that I saw this deer, or got pictures of this deer, was February. This buck notoriously shows up in the middle of October every year. I've had 3 or 4 years of pictures of this buck, and it is just so cool how he always shows up in the middle of October. And I'm super excited to see this right now because that is definitely the deer that's been on my mind. Now I know he's alive. It looks like this year he's a 9-point. That's a little surprising because every year he's had the same 10-point frame, but he just scales it up. So that really kind of surprises me because I would have thought he would have been 10-point this year with like maybe some trash or something. Either way, he's a 9-point, and that will be the #1 buck to hunt this season. I'm stoked. Yes.
It's the opening day of early muzzleloader.
We've got 9 days, including today, to try to fill out this tag. Oh, better not forget to turn that off, huh?
Today I'm gonna hit it on public and then we'll get back to private.
Just got to a good spot here. Let me get this angle and down the saddle. What's up, guys? Today is the first day ever that I am hunting with a muzzleloader out of a saddle. Not going after anything specific, just hunting public here and hoping to see a nice buck here out in the south field at last light. I got a little bit more aggressive on this field. There's a little cove in the back end, and I'm thinking that because it's so warm that if the deer are going to come out tonight, they're going to start off in this cove and then make their way out. We're going to get a cold front coming in tomorrow. I'm looking to make a move on a couple of the areas that I've been prepping for this year. I'm really excited because there's 2 bucks that I didn't know if were alive or not, and I'll be damned this week like clockwork. Both showed up back on camera, so that's really exciting. They're both mature. With those situations and my setups there, it's not worth chasing them on one of these warm nights. This cold front's about to move in. That's when I'll get aggressive on those bucks. It's gonna be a fun week. I'm excited. There's some deer to hunt.
Today's really windy. Got a cold front moving in, which is awesome. It's the second day of the smoke pole season. We're starting to see some things change up, some buck activity change up. Change up the game plan for tonight with this northwest wind that we got. And I'm gonna go set up on a field where a Raptor has finally showed himself. It's Sunday, so I gotta put on for my Steelers. It's already been a really good year so far. Can't really ask for much more, but I'm hoping that, you know, lightning will strike twice and get lucky here on Raptor or another buck that typically will show up around this time of year, but both of them are infrequent. They don't live here. This isn't their home area, so I got to be very opportunistic on when they do show up. So we'll get ready, rock and roll.
Let's get settled in. It's October 13th. The reason I picked here is because this week I came out to check the camera that I have out here, and the camera was completely destroyed. It was on a T-post, and the camera was like 5 yards from it. When I ended up checking the camera, there was 2 bucks fighting right there at the last couple pictures. One is a nice young buck, and the other I was excited to see was Raptor. He's a little bit smaller this year, but he's more mature. And to me, that's what's more exciting to hunt. I think that this is where he gets his first doe. He's coming in, he's dropping his scent, he's claiming territory, pushing younger bucks off. Hopefully he's still doing that. This farm has been devastated by EHD. I found 39 dead deer on this farm last year. That's only 120 acres. It's gonna take a while for it to rebuild, but I'm excited because we do have a mature buck to hunt. Oh, we already got deer out here. Look at this. Necessities.
Well, I saw 8 does tonight, but no antlers. Everything was really skittish. I think it was just high winds. Things weren't too active. I think tomorrow will be really good. I've been patiently waiting to hunt the spot. I'm planning to hunt tomorrow. So hopefully, with these winds dying down and temps being low, a little bit of overcast, we might see some sweet mid-October action. Monday, October 14th. Just got off of work. I'm about to head out to go muzzleloader hunting here this evening. It's gonna be about 50. Winds are low, which is different than last night. And then we'll also get some cloud cover. I'm hoping one of these mature bucks that I've got on camera will daylight.
Just got settled in. I put in a 2-acre plot of brassicas right here. It's just behind me to the north. We got a nice north wind, and I've got a stand already set up here that I set up back in the pre-season where I cut out a really nice entry and exit path. There's an old bully buck that I call Pinocchio, and there's another buck that I call Hightower, and he's got a whole body on him. But bucks are very infrequent, and I think that the problem is that we're just battling a lot of good food sources in the area. And so what we're hoping is that we're catching one of these bucks, freshening up some scrapes, and I actually have taken the rest of the week off of work to hunt the early muzzleloader season, so I'm excited to see what happens here. We're gonna dial in. I'm excited.
Well, I just got back from this morning hunt. Went out in public and did a hanging hunt. And my goal was to catch a buck moving back through this bedding area right at the break of light, but didn't end up happening. Oh well. But tonight we got a north wind, so I'm going around and check some cameras right now. Go see what these cards show, and then maybe we'll adjust our game plan for tonight. If not, we'll get one of the spots that we hit earlier this week and go after the buck I call Raptor.
With all these does out here, it's not going to take long before some little buck comes out here and starts pushing them around. Beautiful morning. Good ways in here, crouching hard on a bedding area. Hoping to catch something coming back through. Nice cold temps, low winds. If we're going to see a buck, it's going to be right here at prime time. Gonna try a new primer today. Maybe this will be my lucky primer. There's only 2 spots that I have that are good for a southwest wind that have a mature buck in the area. I flipped a coin and it landed on heads, so I ended up in the blind. The buck I'm primarily targeting here is the Tootsie Roll buck. I'm hoping to get some redemption. I missed him last year during early muzzleloader. He's a really old deer, huge body. I'd love to get a crack at him. The one thing that's encouraging is there's a buck that I've only ever gotten 2 pictures of. I found a shed off of him 2 years ago. I only knew he was in the area because I found that, and then I ran a camera last year and got a picture of him, and then I just got my second picture ever of him yesterday. That was him coming out to this corn about an hour after dark last night. He's a mature deer. He'd be really cool to see, really cool to get an opportunity at. With these really warm temps, I mean, you've got to be really close to where that mature buck is bedding, and there's got to be something particular that gets him off his butt, and I'm hoping that, all the stars align for us tonight. Well, look who decided to join the party. That's Turbo. He's the biggest buck in this area. I want to see if he can make it another year. Today Today, I'm going back on the same place to hunt Pinocchio. Got him on a camera about 300 yards from here, coming from this direction last night. And maybe he'll do the same thing tonight because we got a south wind. And I think if we're gonna see something, it'll be at last light. I'm excited to be in this blind. This was my last summer project. It was gonna get thrown away by one of our buddies. So I refurbished it, put it up on top of a grain wagon. I did a little bit of home decor so we can't be skylined. And then I also got some foam flooring down. We'll see what happens. It's a big old turkey party. October 18th morning. Got in here today and I didn't see any deer, but one of those mornings just felt good to be in the woods. Got to watch a couple squirrels. Beautiful sunrise.
October 18th evening. I'm loading up to do a very aggressive hanging hunt this evening. Take the chance that I might blow out this buck I called Tootsie Roll, compromise my win in a probable spot that he could be. I'm gonna get loaded up and we're gonna get after it.
Up we go. I'm in the saddle tonight. This setup feels awesome. I had the Tootsie Roll buck on a camera about 100 yards from here. Moving west this morning. I think his nest or his core area is northwest of me, which doesn't make much sense because I got a southeast wind tonight, but I'm hoping that he kind of stopped and went and bedded somewhere else today, and then he'll come back out here to check his scrapes. This is the same field I missed him on last year. If it's not the Tootsie Roll buck, there's another buck called Turd Ferguson. I think we will see deer.
Well, here it is. It's the last day of the early muzzleloader season. Had a couple commitments here midday, but I'm gonna go out tonight after the buck I call Raptor. It's a pretty warm evening. The cameras have shown that deer have been out in this field throughout the week. This is where I actually saw Raptor for the first time last year. All right, let's see what tonight brings.
October 20th. Temperatures are really not favorable. It's really warm, really warm. Maybe we'll get lucky. These deer are starting to get aggressive. They're starting to harass does. It takes a little bit longer for these big ones to start getting aggressive. If we get some does out in the field and a little one comes out and starts pushing around, you don't know what might see it and bring them in. So all those variables make it extremely fun for tonight. I'm excited to see what happens. It's pretty cool. Got a couple does out in the field right now. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen a spike or something come step out yet and just start pushing them around. I just now see the first buck. It's coming across this little field right here. Nice young ape. Here comes Raptor. That's definitely Raptor. He just stepped out. He's gonna go push these does. I'm gonna have to use my phone. No, that's not good. He's at 160 right now. We're gonna hold off and see if he comes back closer. I would be surprised if he doesn't come back all the way. this way. On the last day of the muzzleloader season. Are you serious? That's the second year in a row that's happened, and this year it happens on a buck that I thought I was gonna regret passing on last year. Yes! He just showed up this week. Big buck down. Awesome. Holy smokes. My camcorder died, so I had to set my phone up on this ledge. Look at this. And it luckily worked out where I could still get the shot on camera. He got to about 70 yards right here. He was about to get out of the camera, so that's when I started doing the whole mart thing. And then the rest of it was history. I am so lucky. This is gonna put the cherry on top before we go back to work. I can't believe that happened. Man, he's a big 9. Big old hefty neck 9. That's so cool. Let's go. I'm gonna go back, get some camera lights, and we'll go out and check this buck out, huh?
Pretty easy track job for this one.
Oh yeah, he's yeah.
Holy smokes. So lucky. So lucky. Unbelievable. Very fortunate for these opportunities. So this buck's been on my mind for so long. He's by no means a homebody. And so to get a chance at him here on the last day of early muzzleloader is more than what I could ask for. I appreciate you guys watching. If you did like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also the bell so you can be notified when we drop more videos. Thanks again for watching.